lock him down for as long as you can.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Okay, and Invoker being banned out now.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Let's see how Jabberwock responds. Both teams still have a lot of reserve time. Comanche, they do get the last pick here, and it seems like they really do like getting a chance to somehow outdraft their opponents. Saw Ryujin Earthshaker. We might see Ryujin Legion Command. I'm not sure if I've seen that one before, actually.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay, so Jabberwock, they're thinking about something which can't really be counterpicked right about now. Maybe a Viper would be
Radiant
nice
team
to help
pick.
deal with Sven. Dish out. Okay, that's another way of dealing with the Sven. A more interesting way, in my opinion. Troll Warlord able to stunlock down a Sven. Wait, I wonder who's gonna mid lane now. I mean, Bad Rider off lane.
Remaining.
I guess.
5
Venomancer
seconds
Shadow Shaman
remaining.
support duo? With Nature's Bad Rider mid lane maybe. I don't know. Troll can mid lane,
Now
Bad Rider
select
can
your
mid lane,
heroes.
even Nature's Prophet can mid lane against the right opponent, but that's Necrophos, who's not really known for losing his lane. And with that, we're gonna play one quick ad as the second game is underway. Really creative draft from Jabberwock here. This time around, they don't have the late game though. So, Team Jabberwock, despite scaling really well, are gonna have to at least hurry up somewhat. At max, we're gonna get a 70-minute game. It's not like we're gonna get a situation where either team will not be able to close out the game. And with that, I'm gonna play an ad for our sponsors here real quick.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay, and looks like we're still in strategy time. It's not like we have pause or anything. Okay, we got a pause, giving me time to deal with my overlays here real quick. You know, once again, viewer count kinda low, so we're just gonna have a bit of a chill stream. Gonna have a good time, gonna enjoy ourselves some good Dota, or at least so I hope. It's likely gonna be good Dota. I have faith in those teams and in their ability to deliver a show. Especially with these drafts, I mean, we get to see huge Venomance ultimates followed up by a Nature's Prophet ultimate, which means anything can happen. For all we know, we might see Necro die to a... Might see Necro die to a Nature's Prophet ultimate once he has the Go Crowd enabled. So, we're gonna wait for a while. It's not my day, Madden. I feel you, man. But it looks like we're loading in. Oh. Oh well. I don't really mind. It's... Wait, let's try to get a look at the side shops. I know there's a way to somehow click on them, I just don't know which tower was the right one. I've done this before. A lot of boring pause time to waste then. Okay, looks like we won't be able to pull it off this time around. As I'm too stupid to find the right spot to click. Oh well, maybe we'll see more pauses, giving me another opportunity to get a good view at him. At least we got the second game on the road here. Between Comanche as well as Team Jabberwock. And I like Team Jabberwock. I don't like their team name necessarily, but they do have a pretty fun playstyle to watch. Pick a mid-game hero, make sure that mid-game hero starts to snowball while trying to go late game. Last time around they went a bit far out of their base, went a bit greedy, played a bit risky eventually and got punished for it, but that's completely fine, I guess.
The battle begins.
Okay, and we're in. Both teams just taking 2 runes each. No fancy plays in that direction happening yet. Also, guys, it looks like tomorrow we're gonna be having a bit of a break already in the ProDotA Cup here, since you know a couple of other leagues are busy. And we're really not trying to get into a viewer war or anything, so no games tomorrow, which means I'm gonna get a day off already. Kinda nice, but kinda weirdly timed. Meanwhile, Hakon on the Bat Rider is about to go down, but then we got a Troll Warrior disconnect. I don't think it'll really matter here. Ahura on the Nature's Prophet can't really do much except for body blocking. He's still gonna live for now. And this disconnect is kinda awkward, it always is. Not only are you gonna lose concentration in terms of lasts and stuff. Wait, by the way, we now got a really good angle. Can do it via the towers, but then you need to set everything just right. Here we go. Epic look at the side shopkeeper. Actually more of an army quartermaster. Judging by his look, by his, you know, not necessarily by his haircut, but what he's wearing is, according to the Dota universe, at least according to the Siltbreak campaign, military armor. I don't know what's up with the turtle shell. He has the typical quartermaster stuff as well. Standard issue weapons, a journal to, you know, take notes, and a lot of pots and stuff. Let's see if we can snipe the fat one. Slightly fatter. Another guy, and yeah, be able to. Boom! First try. So here, another guy in military clothes, keeping his shop. Another quartermaster guy, selling booze, selling pots. You know, maybe cooking up some food every now and then for the soldiers. Got a big old crate of rum. And this game is off to a pretty interesting, pretty fast start. We got a Legion Commander loadout, which is epic as hell. Heh. Shacklow doesn't have the epic style unlocked for it. Legion banner. And I mean, it was quite a grind to get it. Been there myself, done the same grind for the Kunkka Immortal this time around in my 1 week of free time between the ProDotA games. Okay, and Hakon, he's dead as well. Okay, now it looks like Shacklow might be in a bit of trouble. He is taking a lot of damage over time. Tangles him. Okay, that's a guaranteed kill. Risk-free kill on the Legion Commander. Nice little return there. And Hakon, the crazy Russian on the Bat Rider, seems to be struggling as well. Went down once again on that bottom lane.
This will do nicely.
Despite having an Aegis Prophetess backup.
I'll take your tribute.
In terms of last hits, Venomancer is doing really well, so is the Necrophos. And Troll Warlord kind of behind, but not quite by a huge loss.
Denied.
Okay, chat asking the question I've been asked a couple of times before. How much do I earn for casting? I earn about $5 or $6 a game. On average. Yeah. On average about $5 a game sounds right. Depends on the format and a couple of things. And don't worry, chat, I don't only need stuff to talk about during breaks. I always appreciate interacting with you guys, especially in quiet, small streams like this, where there's not a lot of viewers around. But yeah, I think casting pays pretty well. Hype Studio definitely paying me enough for my services. One thing I kinda dislike about casting the most is that I don't have a contract. If I would get the same wage I make now as hourly wage, but in a contract that I actually have, you know, a guarantee that I'm gonna work as many hours as I do now every month, it would make my life way easier. That's my main issue. I'm pretty happy with the money I'm getting. Some people think I deserve more, others don't. I really don't know, I really don't judge. I'm having a good time here. I get to cast some great Dota, and that's all that matters. I just really wish I could do it full time with, you know, the financial stability of normal. But enough about that. Venomancer is having a good lane, but so is the Sven. And Sven now getting pissed here. Look at that, Sponge is dead. Looks like Anti-Apparition is gonna take the last and is now on a killing spree. Running out of there, away from the Treants. Those are still scary, but... Okay, teleport out with Snow.
I'll tell you.
Nice high value kill on the Nature's Prophet. Meanwhile, Sheklo
Dire's bottom tower
getting poisoned up by the Venomancer as well. That purge was pretty much to be expected.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So on the mid lane, Necro, he's
Dire's
doing
middle
quite a good
tower
job
is
against
under
Troll
attack.
Warlord. Considering that he doesn't have the highest armor, still pretty significant job.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Double degradation.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So, I mean, I think I'll switch over to network early on. There isn't even a lot of kills going on. I think it's just gonna give us a lot of okay, Legion's Command now getting killed off, and yeah. That means we're gonna take a look at the network. Look at that Madden on the core Venomancer, fat as hell. And both the Necrophos and the Sven are pretty farmed. Then of course, if he reaches the top of net worth spot, he should be able to 1v5 a whole team, or at least attempt to. Burrow Strike just out of range.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Team Jabberwock, they
Radiant's
need
top
the
tower
Blink
is
Dagger on the
under
Bat
attack.
Rider. That would be one good objective to
Dire's
focus on.
structures are fortified.
Madden on the Venomancer does have the damage that they need. The problem is they can't really put the damage on target to fight back. That's one of the issues with Venomancer. It's not like your
Dire's
opponent is gonna
bottom
die on the
tower is
spot
under
like you would
attack.
to Alina. Your opponent is gonna continue running at you, gonna continue trying to kill you.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Bottom tower now got swiped down by the Sven, first tower of the game. 8 minutes, that's not bad timing at all. It's a good start for Comanche, but maybe they're gonna lose TMW here on the Necrophos. TMW
Radiant's courier has been
still in a
killed.
decent spot. Meanwhile, Sand King putting some work in there, but is gonna die. TMW still doing his best to get out of there somehow. Loves to just turn around with a scythe, but can't quite do it, and he's gonna go down. Doesn't have enough mana to both stay alive and get a scythe off. If Troll Warlord would have walked into range, then he could have used the Death Peel's regen to flash heal himself up and get away, but... And he retreated just at the right moment there, and that saved his life and got a kill on Necro. One high value kill as well, and that means Comanche are now a tiny bit behind. Sheklo, I wonder what kind of legions it will be. I wonder how big of a priority getting the full damage will be. Meanwhile, nice free kill
There shall be Shankers
onto
by
Ahura.
numbers.
High value kill for the Necrophos,
Dire's
one of
top
the more
tower
needed
is under attack.
ones. Adding some respawn time.
Fortune's change.
Radiant's
This game
bottom
is really
tower
gonna be,
is
at
under
least
attack.
the way it's currently
Dire's
going, it's
structures
gonna
are
be
fortified.
Sven and Necrophos versus the,
Dire's
versus the
top
world.
tower is under
Necrophos
attack.
focusing on
Radiant's bottom tower
all-round
is under
slow
attack.
DPS. He's not gonna try and nuke people down. He's gonna leave Sven to, you know, do that. And the Legion wants a duel
Radiant's
here.
bottom tower is under attack.
Will get it. Two-man burst strike now. And in exchange for the duel damage, they might... Okay, they're gonna lose Egnard in exchange for the duel damage, which is a fair trade, I
Dire's
guess.
top tower is under attack.
Like, okay, maybe the enemy is able to rotate in enough heroes to go for a return kill. If so, it's just gonna be...
Dire's middle
Just
tower
gonna be a
has
Sand
fallen.
King. That's not that big of a deal, I guess. And I mean, Jabberwock, they're gonna need more than a Sand King kill here, and you know, a good skirmish there.
Radiant's
They need
top tower
full-blown
has
team
been
fights.
denied.
If they get some, they might be able to win them as well in spectacular manner.
Dire are scanning.
But yeah, the only tower the Dire have taken got denied. So decent cash advantage for and looks like they're not gonna stop there. They're gonna continue pushing more aggression on people. Troll Warlord now gonna go down. Beautifully executed by the Reaper Scythe. Such a beautiful animation.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, so the game is quiet. Comanche are not pulling out in that Wurf. And Team Jabberwock, they made sure to keep their net worth distribution going. Madden now able to dish out a ton of damage if he finds the proper target.
Haste.
Radiant are scanning.
And it looks like Ryujin is gonna live, so no high priority Sven kill. Or Team Jabberwock yet. They might still get it if when Ryujin gets greedy, goes out of position or
Dire's top
something
tower
similar.
is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
And it's gonna be a mid tier 1 trade for a top tier 1. That's a nice kill to have for the Dire. Meanwhile, however,
Dire's structures
Sven
are
just killed off the Nature's Prophet. I don't know how that one happened. Meanwhile, Ancient Apparition is gonna get right kicked down. We did see how that one happened. And Ryujin now on the chase for the Venomancer. Will get a connection in with the stun. Will, however, get lassered away. Forced to take the long walk around. And Matt is gonna live, getting saved by his pal. Definitely worth committing the lasso there. Meanwhile, the top lane,
Radiant's bottom tower
Legion not
is
able to
under
manfight
attack.
the troll, at least not yet.
Radiant structures
With a
are
blade
fortified.
mail, that's gonna be way easier to accomplish.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is fallen.
Hush! Too much growth!
Yes, yes, smash, go.
Fusion.
Team Jabberwock, they are doing their best to, you know, keep going here. Nature's Prophet doesn't have a point in the ultimate just yet, which is also pretty notable. They don't want to push, they want to keep the game quiet, they want to fight. Interesting decision making for many a reason. First of all, this means Nature's Prophet doesn't get as much gold income as he usually would. And that the gold is going to be distributed among other people, and look at that. Legion Commander going for an initiation and separation ultimate, as well as the Reaper's type, all committed onto the top of net worth Venom there. That's some on point. I mean, those are some on point calls when you focus the top of net worth person like that. And it seems to be a fair trade-off here. In advantage of Comanche, of course, unless they end up losing the separation, which looks like they will. Okay, that makes it slightly favorable for team. Yeah, ever so slightly favorable for Jabberwock. The gold net worth distribution, of course, still not perfect, but it's not really perfect for either side. You kind of want Legion to get more feed than this little bit. Make sure you can man fight 1v1 the troll with the power of Bastomot.
Fortune's change.
And we're gonna play the waiting game here. The Sven, however, Ryujin, he is where he wants to be in that. And that's one hell of an issue for Team Jabberwock to deal with. And the total net worth department, the game is kind of close. Maximum lead around 1.1, maybe 1.2k. Now no team really getting a big advantage money, total money-wise. And people are just disengaging like that. Perfect example of why the net worth is so close. But if it's gonna be up to Ryujin to change that, means that Team Jabberwock, they either need to manage to find a way to, you know, kinda not get killed by the Sven. Even if you just disengage somehow, stun up the Sven, wait till his ultimate is over. That would be completely fine, as long as you manage to keep him from turning your feet in second battle. Oh, and talk about second battles. Guesstimate's Prophet received one for free from the Legion Commander, who's now gonna take a little bit more dual damage in her favor. Gonna get a little bit sooner to that blade mail, which is much needed as troll. This guy is still getting a good deal of farm. Got some spell resistance to help him deal with the Necrophos, with the Sand King as epicenter, as well as the Ice Blast. So really helpful little item to hood there. And it looks like Comanche, they finally managed to get a 1000 gold advantage, which in this game is already pretty substantial. I wonder what Jabberwock's plan is here. I mean, the last time around both teams had both teams had pretty obvious game plans. Jabberwock had one hell of a dangerous silence. This time around they can't just wait till ultra late game, just hope to, you know, not lose their buildings and then all of a sudden win the game. So they are under more pressure and I wonder how they're gonna deal with that. Okay, smoke gank. And erosion test out that smoke. If Comanche contests this, it would be huge. Dire, however, do hold a vision advantage.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're not quite certain about this
Radiant's middle
Roche
tower
either.
is under attack.
And now Sven just gonna whack at the tier 2 tower.
Dire's structures are
Ice
fortified.
Blast is gonna fly in. Granting position there. Gonna connect it to the Venom
Dire's
Answer.
bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Roche still in a fine position.
Dire's bottom tower is
Team
fortified.
Jabberwock, they will now commit for the Rose. They decide, okay, it's now or never. Well, let's go with now then. Because we sure as hell want the Aegis and the Golden Sword. And it looks like Team Comanche, they're not even gonna try and take it
Radiant
from
are
them.
scanning.
Sven ultimate just got committed
Your
there
has fallen to the dark.
to secure a tier 2 tower, and it ends up being a fair objective trade, which still might be beneficial to Jabberwock. Okay, or not. Teklo on the Legion Commander, getting some nice
Radiant's
juicy
top
dual
tower
damage
is
up.
under attack.
This game is really quiet. On average we had 1 kill a minute, which means, you know, we got a long time to wait before anything major happens. In terms of items though, the game is gonna be interesting. Radiance on the Necrophos coming out. Sven about to buy his BKB, which is gonna enable him to fight. And Comanche, they're soon just gonna start running at people looking for kills. Meanwhile, Team Jabberwock, they got a good deal of decent items. Madden is gonna go for a Hurricane Pike here. Not like getting additional hits in from range is really that important with his right click damage yet. But he's gonna change that as well by going for a Mjolnir.
Dire's top
I
tower
wonder if
is
it's
under
too late
attack.
for that already, because Necro almost got his Radiance, Sven almost got his BKB. They don't even need that to take towers. Just gonna proc Sven ultimate here,
Dire's
wreck the top
tower
tier
has
2, and
fallen.
one more tier 2 remaining on the middle lane.
I deserve this.
Okay, and bottom tower getting pushed out. Now the
Radiant's
first tier
bottom
2
tower
of the
is
game
under
could
attack.
fall in favor of Jabberwock here. Or the first tier 2 of the
Radiant
Radiant side.
structures are
drop, you know.
fortified.
Which to Team Jabberwock is still a major achievement, because they need any net worth they can. They need some way of shutting Comanche down before it's too late, and it could potentially be too late any second. It's not like you have the time
Dire's
to
middle
really
tower
decide
is under
what's
attack.
too late officially. And you know, that's pretty much the worst scenario to be in when you're playing against the clock at this rate.
Dire's middle
Still,
tower
Team
is under
Jabberwock,
attack.
they are going to use that Shadow Shaman ultimate to try and push tier 3 here. Try and open up the shrines for business. They're gonna need at least one more ultimate, more like 2 ultimates after this. Get the tower down.
Sustained.
Was just tier 1, but look at how quick. Now, Sven being lifted up, he's just gonna teleport out, and that means Comanche are forced to disengage here for a while. I don't think they like waiting a lot, especially not if they lose their anti-apparition before. And they will. 1 LS is gonna go down. BMW got the Radiance though, so still slightly favored for Comanche here. Team Jabberwock, what they need to do is get an engagement on Sven. It's pretty much that easy. Like, Sven is 1v5 in terms of, you know, net worth and combat capabilities. He can definitely 1v5 your team. But if you lasso him and then have Troll keep him bashed up, it would be a huge value kill and an easy one at that. It's not like you have anything to fear. BKB, oh fine. That's not gonna stop Troll bashes. Ton of damage, oh fine. That's not gonna hit a Troll when he has Whirling Axes on. Interesting choice from Ryujin to go for the crits instead of the NKB. He's focused on cleaning people down and talk about cleaning people down. Nature's Prophet is gonna get cleaved down here with the giant blade of Sven. It's like felling a tree, but easier.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
And the last tier 2 tower gonna go down without a fight, it seems. Or not, as Comanche are the ones who want to fight now.
Dire's
Tower
middle
could have
tower-
disrupted the fight. And looks like that might be in a lot of trouble here. With the Troll BKB, Ryujin trying to run out of there, he will go down. And a pretty high net worth kill. He's still gonna keep a good position in net worth, at least for now.
Dire's
But killing
middle
him is a
tower
good
is
start
under
for
attack.
Jabberwock to make it back into this game. There's the first initiation. Maybe they can get more kills here. With Legion, bit of trouble they might. That Rider is gonna get committed. So will the Venomancer. Necropose trying to fight up and he not successful. Instead forced to teleport out himself. Will manage to get away. Now Legion Fuel. And that's gonna be killed on the Shadow Shaman. Sand King trying to get out of there. He's gonna get caught by the Bad Rider. Now the Legion Commander going down at last. Those were some high value, high priority kills, and 3 for 1. That's just about as good as it gets for Jabberwock here.
Pull roots and run.
And now Team Jabberwock day. I mean, this troll's huge. 9-second BKB left. Not gonna waste that on anything. He hits like a truck as well on people who have mana to burn.
I'll take your treatment.
Dire are
Even a
scanning.
Sven could have a lot of problems if he gets caught and his mana gets burned at the beginning of the fight. Even if he lives with, let's say, half HP, but 0 mana. I don't think there's anything he could do to go with that. No stun ultimate available, no stun. Bad Rider. He got caught and another blink in an attempt to catch Shadow Shaman. They just blink forward. One person looks for a kill, finds it, 2 people jump in there, follow it up. Comanche, like predators on the hunt.
Dire's middle
presence,
tower
I
is
don't
under
think
attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Warriors of the wind.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
And Ryujin, gonna go on the tier 3 tower now. Gonna whack that one down. Shadow Shaman works to kill it, so Ryujin gonna get backed off, but he's gonna drop. No chance to activate his BKB, which means Comanche, they're now forced to get out of there. If they get out just like this, That's not bad to lose their Sven, force a big ultimate out. They would have loved to deal more damage to the tower, but now the fortification is down for quite a while. Maybe able to get back in there again and look at that Nation Prof teleports forward, trying to get the Legion Commander instead. Gets caught, and Temperis is gonna go down. Now the Legion Commander is gonna go down as well to the troll, and he getting himself a nice juicy double kill there. And it looks like Jabberwock, they are making a comeback here, or at least an attempt to. Necrophos, however, getting another return kill uncanned, and now it's 3 vs 2 defense. Advantageous for Jabberwock by quite a bit, but not quite gonna be enough with the Roche still down for 1 minute something. Or no, actually there's 30 seconds. They might be able to get the Roche here. It will be risky because Sven is gonna be alive to contest it, but...
Invisibility.
Okay, it looks like Team Jabberwock is gonna go back and retreat. Hope to get another fight like that. And I mean, off another fight like that or two, you can win the game. Meanwhile, Roche is back up.
Radiant are scanning.
Necro now going for a pipe. Interesting build there. Gonna help him stay alive against a lot of that. He's gonna go for his Skadius if he's not dangerous enough yet. Looks like the con found a Legion Commander. Another really nice and juicy kill. I wonder how all of these people get found. Because it wasn't a gank like this. I spot those ganks. Usually when somebody is sitting in the feet, then all of a sudden blinks forward. You know, gets caught farming in waves. But okay, enough about that. Kant's now gonna go down. TMW on a mega kill 3. And NT trying to teleport out. Do they have something to interrupt? Yes, they do, as BKB were not
Taste your own.
double kill on Necrophos. 100 seconds without troll. Might force buyback out if they want to. If not, they can take a tier 3 tower, then push down the shrines. 2 really good possibilities to get objectives and network advantage. Okay, and looks like Rose now getting killed off by Comanche here. It's not gonna be the fastest Rose, but Sven also did it. But then again, you're gonna have to Sven ultimate up in about, well, before you got the Roche. Now you all low green. Just see his Roche die. Poor little Roche, just wants to 3 years. Made from the milk of a long-lost fur bulk vendor. I don't know if anyone still knows the concept art of the traveling vendor guy with that giant ass thingy. Well, that's the fur block or whatever they're called now. And from one of those beasts that Rogue carries is made. Fur bulk. So the giant beast that Russians use, you know, drag their carriages. Called fur bulk. Okay. But yeah. Made from the milk of one of those big hairy things. Roche, you know, he milked that animal, paid the merchant for, made cheese from it just so people kill him for cheese. Poor little Roche. Guess what? The only 2 police forces in the world are both corrupted, fight for their own political cause. Neither of them has time to protect poor little Roche from terrorists they hired themselves.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And it looks like we're gonna see a bit of slow teams now. Comanche, they didn't earn their left. That is die twice. And look at that now, it might be Necro dying. He's one. But Necro post BMW still gonna live, and that forces Troll War to run out of the base, get beat down by Ryujin. Now Necro post comes on back, kills off the Nature's Prophet as well. That's 2 kills, one of which does a buyback. Comanche, they're just regrouping, healing up here. They got plenty of sources of heal, and Sven just gonna eat cheese. Looks like Comanche, they want to try to at least get some way of starting the snowball. Well, the Necrophos already snowballed pretty hard. The Rose Objective gave a lot of gold, but you know the game-ending snowball. The avalanche to overall teams prevent anything from some unit tracks. Seems like they're getting there at this rate. And oh look at that, Venoman's gonna duel up, Sven right kicks for a ton of damage.
Loyalty will be rewarded.
Mid tier 3 now dead. Mid Medirex might be going down as well. 2 Ryujin here. Right kicks for a lot of damage. Yeah, he's just gonna get that. Sweet, sweet Medirex.
Dire's middle barracks.
Range track finished up as well. On the bottom lane, the next tier 3 tower gonna take a lot of damage from creeps. Meanwhile, it looks like Ryujin wants to re-engage there. Hell, even if you don't get a kill out of this, just buy your team more time. Now you can go for the shrines with that same ultimate. You bought the creeps some time to get to work on that bottom tower, who is now quite a bit below half health.
Shrine is under attack.
Still gonna continue to
Dire's
drop the
top
catapult.
shrine has fallen.
Shrine getting destroyed there. 14k lead for Comanche.
This will do.
And it looks like this might be a really nice best of 3 game here.
Radiant are scanning.
I mean, early on you kind of get that a lot. I like Team Jabberwock Crash first game, but
Radiant's top tower is under
once again Comanche just know really well when to push, how to push, and where to position themselves. Jabberwock, they're not gonna cause the VP because it's not. They still got a chance to get a good initiation onto 2 people, kill them both in a row. You start off by executing Ryujin, then you kill off the Necrophos as a follow-up, and from there on out you pretty much, well, haven't won the game, but gotten yourself a free team fight. Free team fight is sure is nice to have when your enemy is 14k ahead. The Sven alone is 5.5, nearly 6k ahead of your top in net worth person. That means those kills are gonna be juicy, and Team Jabberwock, which is still so counterintuitive to say, they're gonna back
are
out for now.
scanning.
Okay, it looks like Team Jabberwock, they are smoked up now, looking for some kill to get.
Dire's
Not quite
bottom
able to
shrine
find
is under
anyone
attack.
at the time being.
I'll take your tribute.
Because the entirety of Team Comanche, they're just sitting around in the Dire jungle, farming up. Waiting for a chance to find a
Dire's
pickoff
bottom
here.
shrine has fallen.
Took the bottom shrine apart, and that smoke gank is gonna get denied. Instead, we're gonna see a return
I
smoke gank,
deserve this.
as nobody's gonna fall for the shrine contestation, which is to be expected in a ticketed game. Okay, now Warlord getting finished off by dual Ice Blast combo. And Kant's gonna go down as well, forced to buyback here immediately. TNW still going at it. Ryujin now comes in and says, hey, you're not the only one who's allowed to get killed, buddy. Triple kill on the Sven, and with that, only the Venoman's still alive. Venoman's dead, and GG is solved. 2-0 for Team Comanche. Kinda anticlimactic, but there's a lot of different leagues going on, so you know. Not like we had a ton of viewers anyway. Still, I had one hell of a time. I sure hope you did as well. Have a great one, guys. I'm gonna sign off. I drank way too much energy, but at least now I'm gonna, you know, have something of my evening. Tomorrow I'm free, so I can sleep in.